Hello and welcome to No Stairway 25. This is a brief introduction video where I'm just going to let you know what No Stairway 25 is to prime you on the series, what you can expect, because it's a wide-ranging and very varied series which will include and encompass a lot of different things. So each video will be labeled with No Stairway 25, or I guess it'd be NSW 25 if the title of the video becomes too long. It's going to encompass my filmmaking journey and kind of filmography, so to speak, but also YouTube, my wrestling stuff, things I've edited, and it's really just going to be a showcase of everything I've done over the past 25 years, which to me is important. I'm not expecting anyone else to find it important or to be excited about it, but I'd like to share it. I'd like to reflect upon it myself. So the things you can expect to see on my channel as part of this No Stairway 25 celebration will be old films that I've made, perhaps with a 2024 introduction by me, kind of talking about the film beforehand, or video, whatever it may be. Unreleased YouTube videos, little outtakes, little things like that. Some might have explanations in them, some might not. And then also commentaries. I like to do some commentaries on certain things, bits and pieces here and there. And just reflection videos on films that I don't feel like sharing in any way, shape or form. But I'd be okay with putting some clips in and kind of talking about my thoughts on that particular film, but not really pulling the curtain all the way back and showing you some of my really embarrassing quote unquote work from many years ago. So a little kind of making of documentaries and things like that. And so just kind of, again, a wide varying kind of selection and kaleidoscope of things that I've done over the past 25 years. July 4th this year will be I would say kind of the canon 25th anniversary point. So I'd like to do something big for that date, perhaps, which is also my birthday, of course, which is when I got my first camera when I was 11 years old. But yeah, I'm looking forward to digging into the archives and kind of scratching my brain a bit and thinking about what I could present. And I've already come across some interesting things, I think, which I wasn't expecting. So there'll be some introspection as well, some reflection, and I hope you'll join me for some of that stuff. Otherwise, look forward to my other stuff coming on the channel. But otherwise, here's to looking back at, and I think it's important to do that, and it's important to look back and take stock at stuff that you've done and reflect on your progression as whatever it is that you do, whether you're an artist, musician, or a filmmaker, video maker. And I want to get into some of those questions too about what is it to be a filmmaker or a content creator, or whatever you want to call it. So I want to kind of, in this wide ranging kind of selection of stuff that I've made over the past quarter of a century, also to look at what is it to be a creative type, and in my case in the world of videos and filmmaking. So that's pretty much it. So look forward to it, and there'll be like a little logo in the corner of the thumbnail, so you can kind of, they'll be clearly marked as a part of the No Stairway 25 series, so to speak. And it will encompass a wide array of stuff. That there's some kind of out there things, I think, in terms of like what I want to do and wrangle old YouTube videos together into different forms. One that I can tell you, just to give you an example, was in 2011 I did a series called The Epic Journey, which was a multi-part series of me going on a trip, and I plan to remaster that in higher quality and kind of bring it into a singular edit. So that's one example of the many different things you're going to be seeing in many different forms over this year of 2024. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.
He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool. Even though I'm sure he's a quite nice guy, really. He's a quite nice guy, really.